All right, well, here we have it, y'all. The everything you missed Easter eggs from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Well, it's about time.
What took you so long?
I went ahead and I let all your favorite YouTube channels go ahead and get their stuff out the way about this because they can't do it the way I do. And I guarantee you they missed stuff that I'm going to tell you in this video. And another cool part is I'm only going to use the big ass nerdy scientific words sometimes. And even if I do that, you're going to like it.
Extraterrestrial biological entities with infinite energy battling for world supremacy.
So without further ado, let's get started.
All right, sweethearts, what are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for them to hit the like and subscribe button. It's a small thing to you, but it's galactic size to me. So we know the show starts off using the same font style for Queens that they used in Captain America Civil War to introduce Spider-Man. Now pay attention to this because they're heavily implying that this is a very similar universe to the 616 MCU. And we never really got the origin of the Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU. So maybe this is telling some of the story somehow.
And then somehow, I don't know.
What you also get in the background here is what looks like the Avengers Tower. This tells us that the Avengers do exist in this universe, and they'll make mention of it throughout the show. We know Iron Man exists, because Iron Man has this swinging rearview mirror thing of Iron Man. Oh, and don't pay attention to these white dots on the screen either. My TV monitor's going out. My Cash App is listed below if you want to buy me another television. Now, seeing this portal, you immediately think Doctor Strange is going to fall out of this. But this is the first thing that falls out. And all your favorite YouTubers probably told you that this was some version of Venom.
Wrong.
This is Shatra. And I can understand most people don't know who Shatra is. Shatra is a relatively new Spider-Man villain. It makes so much more sense for this to be Shatra than any version of Venom. I've even heard people say Craven Venom. Like, come on, man, that's over the top for episode 1 of a cartoon.
Are you crazy, Montana? Are you crazy?
So once you see the crimson bands of Sidorak,
Check out the big brain on bread.
we know that we have Doctor Strange. And what's intriguing is Peter doesn't know who Doctor Strange is. And he says this.
Wait, where are we? Oh no, we're not supposed to be here.
What does that mean? That tells me that he probably recognizes this place. And I'd like to mention that the color scheme for this television show is almost exactly like one of the universes that he went through in the Multiverse of Madness.
Well, what do you know?
We know he communicates with the cape like in the MCU. He uses the same powers that he does in the MCU. The exact same type of portals. And he has the time stone around his neck and uses it the same way.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
But then along came a spider of the radioactive persuasion. And right when he gets bitten, it's the first time he meets Nico Minoru, aka Sister Grimm. Probably won't be doing a lot of Sister Grimm type stuff on this show. Right now, she's just Peter's new bestie. And so 3 months later, Peter is out doing some Spider-Man stuff. And nobody's gonna tell me that this character here isn't paying homage to Stan Lee. They specifically show him twice, even though he has no dialogue. This is definitely a cameo. R.I.P. And here we have yet another callback to the MCU Spider-Man.
Look at you go. Wow, nice catch.
And then we meet Lonnie Lincoln, a.k.a. Tombstone. And here we have yet another callback to the MCU Spider-Man.
Again and again. Swinging through your town like your neighborhood Spider-Man.
What happens is Peter finds an old DVD player that somebody threw away. And he ends up keeping it and bringing it home. And in the background, you can hear the song Left Hand Free by Alt J playing again. But then Peter notices a cool car parked outside his building. Now, this particular car is modeled after an Audi R8. What we also know is this is Tony Stark's favorite car in the MCU. We've seen him drive it several times in different movies.
Are you Iron Man? Sometimes.
Now, check this out.
How's school today?
It's okay. This crazy car parked outside.
Oh, Mr. Parker.
But this time, instead of meeting Tony Stark, he meets Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin. And he's got the coolest 360 waves of all time. And nothing much really happens in episode 2. Peter just ends up meeting a bunch of scientists that he's going to be working with at Oscorp. We meet Asha from Wakanda. Amadeus Cho was the totally awesome Hulk. We also meet Dr. Connors and Dr. Whitman, the Lizard and the Wizard.
Oh, I get it now.
The interesting thing is, at the end of the episode, Norman Osborn discovers that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, which he probably already knew anyway. He saved Harry Osborn in episode 1, and Norman's probably been watching him ever since. But that's all for now, man. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We got other stuff just like this all over this channel. Don't forget to check it out. Where you can go enjoy all of that stuff until we meet up with a new video. All right.